Hi guys, welcome back to Beer Reviews with Google. Today we are trying the Simba Wit, and I don't have to tell you much about Simba. It's quite a well-known brand by now. But what I can tell you is how this particular beer tastes. So let's get to it. So, as you might know, generally for anybody who gets into the craft beer space, wit beer is probably one of the most well-known entry points because it's a very sort of familiar drink, and it reminds you of all the kingfishers that you had before you wanted to sort of venture out and try some new beers, right? So let's see what the Simba wit beer tastes like. Yeah. So, I mean, this is just basically like the next step in the evolution of craft beers for you. If all you've had is like the regular Kingfisher lagers, whatever it might be, whether it's the regular premium ultra. So, if you want to sort of expand your horizons a little bit, if you've been curious about what's the whole craft beer scene like, and although I'm not sure if I can really call this one craft, there are a lot of microbreweries which are doing some great stuff with wheat beers, but this is not a bad entry point as such. So there's nothing inherently wrong with it. So I think for me this is an easy recommendation as a beer that would fit perfectly for someone who's just trying to enter the space of craft beers and wants to be accepted and not feel very sort of daunted by all the different options that are out there. So I think this one works really well as that sort of entry point. It breaks down that barrier without creating too much confusion for the beer lover. So I think that's all I can say about this particular wit from Simba. And maybe just for that reason, I think I'm going to give this beer like a 7 out of 10. I think it's not a bad beer at all, and although it's a very regular sort of wit beer, it's something that is also very accessible. And when you know exactly what you want, which is a wit beer, and you find yourself constricted with options, then this is something that you can definitely sort of fall back upon because you're going to get exactly what you pay for, and that is like a nice, clean, sort of tall glass of wit beer. So on that note, I'm going to end this review. I hope you found this useful, and I hope you have been finding all of these beer reviews interesting. Please let me know in the comments what you think of the series so far, what you think we've been doing right, we've been doing wrong, and obviously slightly constricted with the space and the shooting mode. So you can see the backdrop is not exactly ideal, but yeah, I feel that as long as the content is good enough, this should be interesting to all the viewers out there. And if you find this interesting, then definitely like this video. It will help me know that you are getting some value out of it. And if you have any particular questions or if you have your own interpretation of the Simba wit, then do let me know in the comments as well. I'd love to read your thoughts. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, then please consider doing so. We try to do a lot of content around beverages from the country and sometimes even from abroad. But I mean, we'd love to have you on our journey with us. And yes, I hope at the moment you are staying home, staying safe, and trying to order beer at home if that's an option for you where you stay. If not, then please wait until the restrictions are lifted in your locality before you try any of these beers. I'll see you in another episode of Beer Reviews with Gurgle very soon. Cheers.